Hi, it's me, Kisma. Welcome to session 2 of the Owl and the Girl series. We're continuing forward, and here are the supplies that we're using, some of the same. This is collage work, and I'm going to share with you a technique that I learned from Tony Burt. It's a wonderful technique of after you've chosen the textures that you're going to use for your collage, you just simply lay it over your sketch and you begin to tear. You don't perfectly cut the pieces out. You tear it around the drawing. Don't worry about your collage paper getting wrinkled or getting little tears in it, because as you work with it, it's going to give it that shabby chic look instead of that perfect look. So now we're working on the cape, as you can see, and the cape has two parts to it. The main part to the right side of the owl, and then there's going to be a little section to the left side of the owl. So tear away and have fun doing this. Some of you girls are not old enough, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you do know about it, but do you remember the days of paper dolls? Oh my gosh. As a little girl, I used to play with paper dolls. I had so many different types of paper dolls. Well, doing this collage work for a cape just brought back so many childhood memories. It was really kind of fun. And when I first learned this technique, I was in such awe of it. And I love the ragged edges of it. I think that's one of the beautiful aspects to the tearing of the collage pieces to fit like this. Also, don't worry about any pieces that might hang over the sides of your page. Um, when it's completely dry, you can always come back with a pair of scissors and make it straight, or you can leave those cool edges hanging over. There's nothing more fun than opening up a art journal that has different layers to it and different things hanging over. So, your choice. Okay, so now we're ready to tear the other side of the owl and get that piece all done. Once those both pieces are ready, then of course you're going to take your gel medium and uh, put them both down. Make sure you put the application on the page, on the back of the collage item, and once you smooth it into place, also on the top of the collage piece. You're working with Stabile graphite, so remember it smears. Be careful when you go outside of the collage area. Work with your fingers from the center out, smoothing. Now, if you're like me and you have just a basic home printer that you print out your textures from, unlike laser printers, the ink will bleed. So if that happens as you apply the gel medium to the top of the texture, just take a paper towel to go along the edges to wipe up any of the bleeding ink. Be sure you get any edges that don't have the medium securely in place, and this is the time while the texture is wet to make little fine tunings of ripping off parts you don't like. Okay, now the cape is done. We're going to proceed by using our Pentel water brush pen to finish bolding in the sketch on the side with the tree trunk. Now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and do the trunk as a collage piece. Because you've already seen me demonstrate the cape, I already went ahead and tore out the trunk, and I'm going to use the same technique with the gel medium to secure it down onto the page, this time using an old credit card to smooth it into place. We have uses for everything. We call repurposing those items. And here we are at the end of session 2, the collage work. And our next session, we will begin to paint. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.